Have you ever stared at your phone, wondering why someone who once seemed so interested suddenly disappeared? No goodbye, no explanation, just silence. It hurts more than most people admit. Ghosting can make you question your worth, your appearance, your personality, and even your future relationships. Your mind starts replaying every conversation, searching for a mistake that may not even exist. But here's the truth. Someone else's silence is not a measure of your value. Today we're going to explore why being ghosted feels so painful, why chasing answers only deepens the wound, and how choosing yourself is the most powerful response you can ever make. Let's begin. Imagine planting a beautiful tree. Every day you water it, protect it, and patiently wait for it to grow. One morning you wake up, and someone has cut off one of its branches without explanation. Would the tree stop growing? No. It keeps reaching toward the sun. Your life should be no different. Many people make the mistake of believing that closure comes from another person. They think one final conversation will erase the pain. It rarely does. Real closure begins the moment you stop waiting for someone else to explain your worth. Ghosting often creates an invisible prison inside the mind. Questions begin to appear. Was I not attractive enough? Did I say something wrong? Did they ever care? The problem is that these questions usually don't have satisfying answers. And even if you received an answer, it probably wouldn't remove the pain. Because the pain isn't only about losing someone. It's about losing the future you imagined with them. Stoic philosophy teaches something incredibly powerful. We cannot control the actions of other people. We can only control our own thoughts, choices, and responses. Think about that. You cannot force someone to reply. You cannot force someone to care. You cannot force someone to respect you. But you can decide whether you'll spend another week, another month, or another year chasing someone who has already walked away. Every minute spent begging for someone's attention is a minute stolen from building your own life. Ghosting often reveals something important, not about you, about them. Communication requires courage. Disappearing without explanation often says more about another person's emotional maturity than it does about your value. Of course, there are exceptions. People sometimes struggle with anxiety, fear, or difficult situations. But regardless of their reason, your responsibility remains the same. Protect your peace. One of the biggest traps after being ghosted is romanticizing the person. Your mind starts remembering only the good moments, the laughs, the compliments, the exciting conversations. But it quietly ignores one important fact. Someone who truly values you doesn't leave you endlessly wondering where you stand. Respect should never be confusing. Healthy relationships don't require detective work. Another dangerous habit is checking your phone every few minutes. You tell yourself they're probably busy, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe they'll come back. Sometimes they do. But here's the important question. If someone returns only after making you doubt yourself, is that really the kind of love you deserve? Choosing yourself means refusing to accept breadcrumbs when you're capable of receiving a full meal. Self-respect often feels lonely at first because saying goodbye to unhealthy hope creates temporary emptiness. But that empty space eventually becomes freedom. It becomes confidence. It becomes opportunity. Instead of asking, "Why didn't they choose me?" ask a better question. What kind of person do I want to become because this happened? Pain can either make you bitter or make you stronger. The choice belongs to you. Many successful people have experienced rejection. Relationships ended, friendships faded, dreams collapsed. Yet those moments became the turning points that shaped their character. Imagine if every person who experienced rejection simply gave up. There would be no great artists, no inspiring leaders, no successful entrepreneurs, no incredible stories of resilience. Your current pain may become someone else's future inspiration, but only if you continue moving forward. Here's something worth remembering. People don't determine your value. Your character does. Your kindness does. Your discipline does. Your integrity does. Your willingness to keep growing despite disappointment does. The right people won't need convincing. They'll appreciate your presence without making you fight for basic respect. Until then, continue investing in yourself. Read more books. Exercise consistently. Develop new skills. Spend time with family and genuine friends. Build a life so meaningful that someone else's absence no longer defines your happiness. This is what choosing yourself really means. It isn't arrogance. It isn't revenge. It isn't pretending you never cared. It's deciding that your future deserves more attention than your past. Every sunrise offers another chance to become stronger than yesterday. Every challenge offers another opportunity to build wisdom. Every goodbye creates space for something healthier. And sometimes, the greatest relationship you'll ever build is the one you have with yourself. If today's message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Leave a comment below sharing the biggest lesson you've learned from being ghosted or rejected. Your story could encourage someone who feels alone right now. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs these words today, and subscribe to the channel for more videos on stoicism, emotional strength, self-improvement, and personal growth. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss future content. I'll leave you with this timeless Stoic reminder. Do not chase those who willingly leave your life. Chase wisdom. Chase virtue. Chase becoming a person whose peace cannot be taken by another's silence. When you choose yourself with humility and discipline, you stop fearing abandonment because you discover that the one person who always walks beside you is the person you become. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and remember, your greatest victory is not making someone regret losing you. It is creating a life so meaningful that you no longer need them to.